A number of Sony fans, ponies, YouTubers, and even gaming media analysts, they look stupid now. The reason why they look stupid is because they believe the rumor that Xbox was coming out of the console business. Yes, they did no critical thinking. Despite the evidence of what Microsoft was doing all along, they still went along with the story. Why? Because of course it gives them clicks. And guess what? It's the end of the month and a lot of the rent is due. So of course they had to run with this news story. Let me just say that the insider who came out with that and the ponies who decided to run with it, again, you guys look goofy at this point in time. But we'll talk about that a little later. I have a question for the PlayStation community. Isn't Ghosts of Yotei out? Why aren't none of you guys playing Ghosts of Yotei? I was expecting a lot of you ponies to dress like this playing Ghosts of Yotei.
What did not I will? Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Yes, you ponies are wildin'. Or is it because of all the glitches happening?
To me.
She gone. She gone.
Yo, shout out the season, man. Shout out the season, man. Yo, I'm about to son. This nigga boy big.
No, it can't be the glitches, man. That's maybe just a handful of players who is getting those glitches. Because according to the PlayStation community, Ghost of Yotei has already surpassed 2 million. Wow, wow, wow. 2 million in sales in just 4 days. I mean, these ponies are out here boasting that their first party title is, killing it when it comes to sale. Although there are other persons saying that is a lie. Look at this. So according to J Viper, he's saying today numbers are looking very similar to yesterday's for Ghost of Yotei. Also, no movement in sales. The game added 2% to 4% to its user base on Sunday. Looks like the joy is gone. I don't know, man. Who to believe? Should I believe the ponies? Or should I believe this guy here who is saying that, here what? This game ain't seeing significant growth when it comes to its player base. Well, there is also another PlayStation group that is questioning the sales of that 2 million. According to this PlayStation group here on Reddit, they are saying, PlayStation group, that Ghost of Yotei has sold 2 million copies in 4 days. News is fake. Currently, there's a rumor news going around that Ghost of Yotei has sold 2 million copies in 4 days. Then they would have attached the original post. They go on to say that this news is fake as the bottom text reads about bananas. Wait, what? Bananas? And the image itself is AI generated or fan made. The source that posted it is blacked out. There's no official sales figure released yet until Sony announces it themselves. The image used is a form of Instagram post made months ago. It is not an official image from Sony or any other associated with Ghosts of Yotei. Wow, wow, wow. Burn. Yes? So all these ponies online who is boasting that Ghosts of Yotei sold 2 million, we have two independent bodies here that are saying that you guys are lying. Nothing official has come out. Maybe it could have sold 2 million or more than 2 million, but there is no official statement yet from Sony. So stop lying on Twitter, you ponies and jabronis. But let me hear what you thought about Ghosts of Yotei, about how some persons are claiming it to be a high number, while some are saying that no, the number is very average. Let me know what you came up with. Up next, let's talk about what Matt Piscatella recently put out. And I mean, Sony knows this data, you ponies know some of it, but this should really help you to see that you need to change, or gaming platforms need to change what they are doing. Look at this. According to Matt Piscatella, hyper enthusiast, price insensitive players are really keeping things going, especially in the non-F2P gaming space. According to Sakana, Q3 2025 future of games, only 4% of US video game players buy a new game more than once per month, with a third of players not buying any games at all. So when these ponies are out here saying that, here what, you don't own your games by renting Game Pass and so forth, and these ponies and these armchair analysts is not looking at the data is suggesting that, here what, persons are not buying games like they used to too. Look at the data there. Persons are not buying games as they used to. Microsoft knew this, and that is why they're using this excellent strategy by meeting players where they are, and also Game Pass, right? So at the end of the day, this is exposing these ponies and all who question Game Pass and what Microsoft is doing. Now, if you're enjoying the video so far, do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so if this content interests you, consider hitting the like and subscribe button today. Now let's get back to the video. Now, when it comes to what occurred about 2 days ago, where this rumor came out saying or suggesting that, here what, Xbox is coming out of the console business. Sony fans, in addition to Sony fans, big YouTubers, ponies, everyone ran to their computer to post the video that Xbox was coming out of the console business.
The last Xbox video, because
So there's a big rumor circulating right now that Xbox has quit the industry.
Stop! No, you're not. Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. Stop.
We're not going to do another one. Yeah. They said, hey, Sony, Nintendo, you guys got it. Yeah. We're out here. We're just going to make games. That's it. Yeah. Woo! That's what I'm hearing. It says from a very reliable source, and the person has been leaking stuff for a long time, like boardroom level stuff, and has been right a lot.
What? Why? You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem.
well, yesterday, basically every Xbox leaker has come out and said they're not doing a next gen. They're not doing any more hardware. They're not going to be selling any consoles. They're not going to sell anything. At this point, at best, Xbox is going to continue to sell some games. They're mostly going to pivot to trying to sell you even more ways to buy Candy Crush. And I wish I was joking, they're going to sell you controllers. But at this point, the idea of Xbox as a hardware manufacturer at all, any sort of console, it's over.
Now, this is going to be shocking. This is going to be crazy. But right now, we are actually looking at the potential end of Xbox hardware in its division. Now, hear me out. Hear me out.
Yes, all of these YouTubers and all of these Sony fans were beaming with excitement when they heard that Xbox was about to come out of the console business. Now, if it is they did any kind of criticism of that rumor, they would realize that this rumor was a joke. Why do I say that? Because when it is you look at the data suggests that Microsoft console contributes to the profitability of the business. Look at what it says here. Yes, Microsoft's overall Xbox business is profitable due to the high margin content and services like Game Pass, even through console themselves are sold at a loss to attract users into the Xbox ecosystem. Microsoft has confirmed that both the Xbox services and the gaming division overall are profitable and growing, with Game Pass sales reaching a record $5 billion in the previous fiscal year. Not only that, but when you even look at this chart, you see that the Xbox Series console throughout the lifespan would have contributed to a number of benefits and profitability for the company. So when it is you look at all of that, Game Pass, you look at all the services, Microsoft is showing that the console is still needed in their business strategy. Now, how would that pan out in the future? We don't know. But for right now, we are seeing the data suggesting that. So again, that alone could help you to see that it was foolish. But when it is you even look at what Microsoft would have put out because of all of the rumor, listen to what Microsoft put out.
In the wake of this announcement, there was increased speculation about Xbox's role in the gaming industry. One alleged industry insider posted that Xbox's plan was to move out of the console hardware space entirely, focusing on software publishing instead. The rumor gained enough traction that Microsoft issued a statement telling Windows Central, quote, "We are actively investing in our future first-party consoles and devices designed, engineered, and built by Xbox. For more details, the community can revisit our agreement announcement with AMD." Microsoft announced back in June that it had entered, quote, "a strategic multi-year agreement with AMD to co-engineer silicon across a portfolio of devices, including our next-generation Xbox consoles," end quote. So despite online chatter, rest assured that is still the company's plan moving forward, at least until Microsoft says otherwise.
So yes, as the PlayStation community continues to make themselves look stupid running ahead because they see or hear some sort of rumor, the rumor that Microsoft is going to sell off all the Xbox and they're just going to come out of the industry. Stupid. I mean, I don't know what to say again about these ponies. So Microsoft would have made a statement that they are deep in making their next generation consoles, and guess what, this console would have a leg up on the competition because it will be the first of next generation. But let me hear what you expect. Do you believe Microsoft? Do you think this is the 4-game situation? You see, a lot of persons use that as an argument, saying that Phil Spencer said he is only going to put 4 games on the other platforms, but he also said that he is going to learn. And guess what, we all learn that when it is you put these games onto PlayStation, especially the older games, 5-year-old games like Forza Horizon, 10-year-old games like God of War Reloaded or Gears of War Reloaded, you can make a lot of money. These old games and these old bangers make a lot of money on the PlayStation platform. So yes, when ponies pay, we all win. So let me hear what you think about the news today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.